Welcome to Charts Today. My name's David Linton, and today's edition for Wednesday, the 4th of May, comes to you from London. And it's a big day today with the Federal Reserve expecting to raise rates. The big question is, will they go 0.25% or 0.5%? The dollar is strong on that expectation, but really has been in an uptrend for over a year now and still looking bullish and just holding these levels. Waiting now really for the Fed. The euro sitting at 105.24. Of course, the European Central Bank is not raising rates at the moment, so that is having an impact on the euro, but we are bearish on the chart and have been for some time. And if we fall through 102, then we really are activating some very big downside targets. The yen, the dollar is sitting steady at 130 there as well, and sterling we're sitting at 125. And against the euro, sterling is at 119, so just pushing back higher above that euro. Bank of England expected to follow suit, and will of course be watching the US Fed decision very closely. Looking at Bitcoin, we are up this morning, back to short-term bullish, just teetering with the cloud, testing long-term support. The S&P 500 index was up 0.5% yesterday, not enough to change the picture. This is now looking very bearish, and we've got all the downside targets there with a new one building, and the Nasdaq similarly this new downside target. And if we lock here, we'll activate that downside target. We've already got one at 16% lower on the 0.5% chart. The futures are up slightly this morning. The VIX volatility just sitting below the 30 level. The fear index above 30, of course, we're fearful. And if we look at the FTSE future, we're down 0.25% this morning, just holding on. But again, really not looking great. And if we look at the DAX in Germany, down slightly, and the CAC Quarante as well. All markets really awaiting the Fed decision. Japan was down very slightly. The Hang Seng was down 1%, and Chinese stocks did recover, up another 2%, but not enough to change the picture. Still bearish on all three time frames. India down 1%, again being hit by inflationary pressures. And if we look at the Aussie market, down slightly. We'll look at the energy mix in a minute. Soft commodities looking stronger. Corn making new highs and pushing higher still. Upside target just waiting to be activated, some 27% higher. That's going to be inflationary for sure. Gold is sitting at 1870, having nudged the 1850 level yesterday. Just looking a little bit bullish on the short term, bearish on the short term chart, but bullish on the medium and long term still. Silver had a pretty bad day as well, just breaking down below that medium term cloud, so not looking as good as gold. And platinum, we're more bearish still. Looking at the US 10-year yield, we did nudge 3% yesterday. We're testing that again today. We'll have a new upside target here. Again, all eyes on the Fed. That's bound to react, and we should see a tech sell-off if we see interest rates going higher. Very clearly linked to the weight of money there. Looking at Brent crude this morning, we're up 3%. European Union announcing that it's going to have oil bans. We're waiting for this big triangle breakout now. That's going to be key. We're going to see this pattern breaking, and it's likely the continuation that will go higher. We've got upside targets to 118. That's really the next break if we break higher, but we are still bullish long term, and we're back to short term, medium term, short term bullish as well. Looking at US nat gas, we're down slightly this morning, but the charts are just looking stratospheric here. Really, it's really rocketing on that European gas demand. And interesting, gasoline, RBOB gasoline, did break that triangle pattern, so that might be a lead indicator for crude. Coal is up slightly at 231. Emissions just sitting at 88.30. Just got to break that 90 euro level. We've got gas prices up this morning. TTF up 5%, and UK gas actually up as well, up nearly 8%. So unusual that we're outperforming TTF, but that's happening today. And then German power surging ahead, up 4%, looking higher as well. That's it for today. Until tomorrow, happy charting. See you then.